Alright, welcome back. And if you are seeing this video, this is the transformative messages that your spirit guides wants you to know. And we are doing this reading for our sun, moon, and rising signs, Libra. So this would be your transformative messages that your spirit guides would like you to find. And if you're seeing this video, welcome to A Girl, Her Cats, and the World, where intuition meets inspiration. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning viewers, sorry about that, welcome back. And we are going to start up, you know the drill. We're going to start off with your career reading, followed by love reading, and then life reading. All right, so this is a collective reading, so just take how it resonates and leave what doesn't. For those of you who would like to know your sun, moon, and rising signs, I do have a link in the description box. It's free to use, so you can find out what are your sun, moon, and rising signs. So we are now kicking off with your career reading. Boom, your cards are jumping. Wow. All right. So for my Libra rise and shiners, there you go. Let me just make it visible for everyone. Let's see. So far, we already got light and love as well as writing. Let's see what else. What other messages your spirit guides has for you in terms of your career? You would definitely be resonating with this, especially to those of you who are going through career shifts or wanting to start their new career. To those of you who are just newly graduated and looking for a job, this would definitely resonate with you. So let's see what are the messages that your spirit guides has for you. Transformative messages in terms of your career. Spirit guides, what do we have for our Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs? What messages do we have for our Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs? So, this almost will come out. Oh, very Libra, right? Justice. Okay. So we got Light and Love, Writing, Oracle card, and Justice to start up with your career reading. So I would say that for some of you, well, you got Libra itself, Justice. You're a very fair type of person. You definitely love transparency. Oh, okay. So already got the two cards we needed. Thank you, Spirit Guides. So let's get into your career reading. With what we got here, so healing is happening. I love that for you, Temple of the Rose. So, light and love, let's talk about it. I'm seeing that your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love into this world, which is definitely coinciding with your Justice card. As someone who is here with the purpose of bringing divine healing and light, you bringing justice to someone's life is definitely giving them the light and love they needed. Also, I would say that the career that suits best for you is not only related to writing, but also something that's related to justice. So it could be something in the law enforcement, a career that brings fairness and protection to others who needs your help. It could be in public service, and so something that's related to government work. Now, in terms of writing, you can use the things that you have learned, especially to those of you who are taking in law or practicing it already. You can definitely use that to share some insights and to make people more, I would say, in tune with the basics when it comes to the rules and regulations. And also, I'm thinking of something to add. Anyhow, so teaching, writing, and also using the things you learned as form of entertainment, because it feels like it's very stiff and serious, right, when we're talking about justice, but it doesn't have to be that way. I would say that you are someone who has this fun loving side. That's what I'm feeling in this energy reading as well. To add to what you already got, oracle cards is something that you can definitely use whenever you would like to unwind. That's the initial energy that I'm getting. You're able to use this to discern answers and also guidance for yourself and others. So you can somewhat use this. Let's say you're trying to find, oh, sorry, my mouth is getting near the mic. Okay, you're trying to find some balance when it comes to things that you are doing. Let's say you got a client. I'm not saying that you use the oracle cards and just use it in ways to find what you really need to do when it comes to dealing with this. I mean, you can. It's just that people would be very adamant with the thought of it will seem to be subjective for most, right? So you can definitely use the oracle cards for your personal purposes. That's what I'm trying to say. This will help you to find, like, to introspect and know where you're at, what you need to do. It's like getting a glimpse of the advice that you might need, or you thought that you may need, right? Also, what I'm getting here is that some of you guys will be shifting. Let's say you're in a different field, you will be shifting to something related to writing, or some of you will be starting their own platform wherein you will be using Oracle cards. Well, just as bringing in Oracle cards at the same time, you will be including in your reading, most often than not, fairness and equality. You will find balance in all your readings, and you will be delivering it in a way that your community, the people that will be attracted and that will resonate to your reading, they will find that sense of balance in all of your readings, which is going to be great. Eventually, you will find it within you to create course, or also to help them how they can also do that on their end, like getting their own reading or affirmation. So you will be creating certain courses or writing ebooks. So that's what we got also, the writing. But just don't forget that all of this, you're doing it not just for profit, especially to those of you who would like to use this as a second stream of income or source of income. Know that this is part of your purpose, and I do believe in exchange of energy. So things that you're giving out, there should be like an exchange in order for things to be balanced. So it's okay if you will gain profit out of it. Just make sure it's still, at a very decent and reasonable cost. That's what I'm trying to say. So moving forward with your additional guidance from your spirit guides, we got here. This is a very beautiful card if you can see it. Yeah, I just love the artwork. We got healing is happening, and definitely it is, alongside with the Temple of the Rose. With healing is happening, you may have gone through a lot of chaos in the past few years, months, or whatnot, and you definitely feel that all of this is getting into your nerves. Like, you feel things are complicated, it's messy, and you just don't seem like yourself anymore, like your former self. Know that your spirit guides want you to realize that you are not broken, that all of this, no matter how hard or challenging, or it's bringing you like a chaotic lifestyle, it's part of the process. So your spirit guides are trying to reach out to you through this message that you need to trust the process. And it's okay, right? I mean, times could really change a person in terms of what's happening to them. It could make them really angry to the point that they are very hard, but your spirit guides would like you to know that it is safe to soften. This is also part of the process wherein you need to realize that things cannot be in full control by you. We can only control so much. So with the Temple of the Rose, you need to go back and go back to your roots, like your beliefs, how you meditate, how you pray is part of your ancient power. Reconnect with your ancestors, like with your beloved deceased loved ones. So this can also be like a form. Your prayers and meditation is also a form of your expression, things that you cannot say out loud, which could definitely help you to heal one step at a time. It's activating something within you, and you need to just go through it, as something will be realized eventually. That's what I'm getting with this reading. I would say that has something to do with you doing the oracle cards, because you cannot really give out all the details to someone. You cannot tell them everything, right? And at this day and age, it's really hard to share everything. Of course, we cannot and we shouldn't share everything to anyone, even to our family members, because chances are, before it could happen, it could be jinx. There's a lot of energy at work, so much better that you work through it in silence. Okay, so I'm just going to clear off the table, and I'll be back with your love reading shortly. All right, to all of my Libra rising shiners, welcome back. So this is now your love reading, and let's get some messages. That is a transformative messages from your spirit guides regarding your love reading. So this would be for our Libra sun, moon, and rising signs. Again, if you guys don't know your sun, moon, and rising signs, you can always check my description box. It's free to use. I have a link that you can use for you to find out what are your sun, moon, and rising signs. And that way, you can also watch the other videos allotted for your signs. So you can get your full detailed transformative reading messages that you need to know from your spirit guides. All right, so spirit guides, what transformative messages do we have for our Libra rising shiners? This is for their love reading. Okay, we got gambling, distance, and no. All right, I don't want to get ahead of myself, so I'll be getting the spiritual guidance that we have for you from your spirit guides. Let's see what guidance do we have for your love messages, transformative messages from your spirit guides. Okay, this will be for our. Ooh, I noticed that most of your cards are jumping off and doing 360. So I would say there's something that's going to change, a transformative change that will turn things 360 in your life. All right, so my Libra rising shiners, here's what we got: gambling, distance, and no. Definitely something is not, or I would say, is not going through. It's like there's blockage. Some of you are dealing with gambling, or your partner, the person, or the people around you. You may have been dealing with their addiction in terms of problems with gambling and, of course, bad finances. So, this is truly affecting your life and truly affecting how you guys are handling your income. Instead of things, instead of growing and progressing, it's the other way around because of this issue, this problem. That's why it is confirming that you are being distant to this person or to these people in your life. Okay, says here that you or your partner may be physically or emotionally distant, so it could be both because of what's happening. It's really tough to have someone being addicted with gambling, or just the thought of having problems with finances, with money, is already challenging, not to mention having someone dealing with gambling issues, because it's just going to be a whole lot of complexities in life. So if there are things you are trying or you're planning to do, the answer is no. Your spirit guides are reaching out to you, letting you know it's not yet the right time. So bear in mind that this issue that you are going through right now, your spirit guides are reaching out to you with Buffalo Spirit. Know that no matter what's happening in your life right now, I think I still have that card here. Remember this? Healing is happening. This is still part of the process. You will be healing from this eventually. And know that whatever it is you're going through, you are not broken. Okay? Because the abundant universe will definitely provide. If you are thinking that there's lack in terms of money, if there's lack in terms of materialistic things that you may need to sustain, or to supply, what did I even say, supply to, yeah, to sustain something that you need, know that the universe will provide one way or another. Because with the scarab beetle spirit, magic works through you. So whatever is happening, you know, you would definitely be the one to find out exactly how you can get out of this issue, right? So if you're trying to, let's say, making some plans or whatnot, or trying to set up a business plan, your spirit guides is just want to let you know it's not yet time. Because if you're not going to deal with this issue, with gambling issue, chances are it will not grow. Basically, that's what I'm getting. Now, if you're already feeling distant with this person, you may want to use this opportunity. I'm not trying to say that, I mean, if you're someone who's deeply in love with this person, you may need to look into what's happening right now as a wake up call. I mean, will things get better if you stay with them? If you choose to stay with them, will you be able to reach for your dreams and make things happen for you? There are times that you need to really let go of someone or people in your life in order for you, and that's not selfishness, okay? That's you choosing what's right and standing up for what's right. Remember, you have justice in your reading for your career. This is not just about career. Your career brings fairness and protection to help others who need help, not just others, but yourself as well. Think of it as something being injustice happening in your life. I mean, we don't deserve people who are addicted in gambling, because they are going to drag us into that pit of God knows what's going to happen, right? So we deserve a chance to be away from those people, to be not included in that type of life. And this is the message that your spirit guides are trying to reach out to you. You may feel that there are things lacking in your life, but the truth is, it's not. It's just that there's a lack of you acknowledging that you'll be able to sustain whatever it is that you need. You'll be able to make it work because magic works through you. This is giving me the magician vibe. I'm not surprised if we're going to get a magician tarot card later on, or something that's close to the magician card. But right now, this is kind of tough to deliver. Whatever it is that's happening to you, though you may want to go out from it as quickly as possible, but I'm getting that it's not yet the right time. Because as hard as it could be, there are lessons that you need to learn from this. And That's the reason why you don't need to get out right away, because you may miss that opportunity, and you may miss that opportunity wherein it could help you to grow and become the better person. And also at the same time, you may miss that opportunity that can help you to prosper and achieve whatever it is, the type of life you wanted. Sometimes, we don't have like a pause, and then we don't have a way, like a button to click on. Okay, I'll just go to the next level. You know, we cannot do that as much as we want to. Life has its own magical way for us to go back to that scenario, for us to finish it, and once it's done, you can move on to the next phase. I hope that's kind of clear, right? I am trying to recall, there's this saying that it's not okay. I forgot exactly, but the thing is, if you are not yet learning your lesson in that stage, you won't be able to move on to the next phase, because there are things that life is throwing at you, not just to punish you. I mean, not to punish you rather, and not to make you feel that life is hard, but you know, it is a way for you to realize why this is happening. What's the purpose of this, and how can this eventually help you move forward to become better? So that's what I'm getting with this reading. Just don't make yourself feel that everything is limited and that you are not enough. That's also another thing I'm getting here. It's just that right now, whatever it is you're going through, you need to face it and learn from it, deal with it. Because if not, it's just going to happen. I'm trying to find that word. If you escape from it, it's just gonna run after you. That's basically what I'm getting here. All right. So this is the love reading that I got for you, my Libra rising shiners. I'm just going to clear off the table, and I will get back with your life reading. All right, welcome back to all of my Libra rising shiners. This is now your life reading, and we are going to do your tarot messages. Oh, okay. There you go. Tarot messages to confirm the first two readings that we have, and any, of course, this is the transformative messages. Any other messages that your spirit guides would like you to find. This is like the confirmation of your entire readings. The spirit guides, what transformative messages? Ooh, this your cards are really doing 360 when it's flipping. I would say I love it. Okay, you may be hearing some background noise. That's my beloved nephew. He is very much awake and playing. So just want to let you know. All right. So we're now going to confirm these tarot card messages in order for it. Oh, see, I told you, your cards are really doing the 360 flipping. Oh, that's Eight of Wands reverse. Okay, I think I'm already getting that first two cards. All right. Hold on. All of your cards are really antsy. Let me get this other one. It's kind of far. Hold on. Okay, and then all right. So let's get into your reading. I would say it's kind of mix of energy and also emotions. So let's starting off with Six of Swords and also with Eight of Wands in reverse. You really felt that things are happening in a very slow pace, and I cannot blame you. Right? Initially, we got the No card. I know for a fact that you would like it. You are ready to set sail. You're ready to get out because things are not moving. It feels like it's not going anywhere. That's basically what you're getting here. There's no progress. You yourself, you already know that if you're going to stay here, things are not going to change. And I get you, I get that. But with your spirit guides letting you know it's not yet time, you may be hearing some background noise. That's my neighbor. Okay, that's no longer my nephew, that's my neighbor. Okay. So you are ready to transition and leave things behind because you just felt that it's no longer giving you that progress. You are not seeing any growth in that situation, in that part of your life. And I get that. Again, I understand. But then again, there are things that you would still need to deal with in order for you to progress and go towards the next level, for you to move on to calmer waters. Okay. Now, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Devil combination, what I'm getting here is that you you have this obsession of having this this privilege, this wealth. Hold on, it's going back. So you have this obsession basically of having that life, wealth, basically affluence. You really wanted with Ten of Pentacles, of course, this signals extreme wealth for the most part, but definitely it's something that I would say getting that amount of money that more than what you have, right? You have this materialistic um, side of you, right? And I can blame you. Probably these are the things that were like out of reach when you're growing up or with your current situation. So you are dreaming of you're I would say dreaming, not really dreaming. You're so obsessed with the thought that you will be affluent, that you will climb up the ladder. I'm basically getting like a social climber vibe. Okay, like it's okay for you to do stuff like that in order for you to reach that certain level of affluence wherein you will no longer be going back to this life that you currently have or you had. But this is also like a warning that you need to face those materialistic side of you, that obsessive part of you, wherein you are going to tie yourself to the thought of the only reason for you to be happy is to amass wealth, right? And I know people really are happy when they have a lot of money, but at the same time, I know that they also got tons of problems in the backyard, like in the back burner, and they're just not talking about it, right? Because they want people to see them as powerful, affluent, and they got everything going on. But basically, this is giving me that vibe that in order for you to reach this long-term success, right? Because you'll be able to do this, you'll be able to break the cycle, and you will basically be the reason why money will be coming in, why your family, the people around you, will soon have this level of income, these finances that you guys never dreamed of, right? You will definitely be the reason why it will happen to your family. You will break the chain. It's just that with the devil card, this is also the signal that there is a chance that you will be manipulated by the thing that you thought you can control, right? When someone has a lot of money, there's a bigger chance that they will end up becoming greedy. I don't believe that money is a root cause of all evil. Money, as always, will just be plain money. But money has that power to release that inner ego, that inner side of that person, their greediness, their materialistic side, their obsession with materialistic things basically. So this is what's trying to tell you, that there's a chance it could happen. So bear in mind that those things you thought you can control will eventually control you, and that is money. So this is also giving me the vibe that you can definitely do that for sure. You are, I would say that when you want to do something, you're determined. This is giving me the determined vibe, but at the same time, this is also, it's like double-edged sword. So it's also giving me that obsessive, compulsive behavior kind of thing. So basically, this is a warning and at the same time an overview of the things that could come your way. This is a transformative message, so take how it resonates. You would definitely be able to reach your goal. You will break that chain and you will be the reason why there will be a start of getting this certain level of wealth, or let's say money, to come into your family, right? Just beware of the potentials. Of course, there's a lot of things that money can change. So part of your transformative message is to be truthful to yourself. What's the reason why you would like to amass wealth? What's the reason why you would like to reach that level of income, that level of affluence, I would say, or let's just say long term success? So what I'm getting here also is you would need to really dig deeper within you. Because if your purpose is not really great, then of course we can presume that once you already have this level, you will end up like those other family who, who's not afraid and who has no shame of showing their lives in the camera and have people watch it. I just don't find it comfortable. But anyway, that's the way. Exactly, right? They were able to get that money. And I think you know who I'm talking about. But they're not the reason why we are doing this reading, right? So use this as an opportunity for you to work and streamline your purpose in order for you to gain that long term success. So your goal of going out or leaving what no longer serves you, what you feel is toxic and what you feel is dragging you down, you'll be able to change things for yourself, right? With the devil card here showing up, this is a warning that you would need to go back to your purpose. Why did you even started to do this? Is it for greater good, for greater cause, something to that effect? Because in not so distant future, so you see from 10 of Pentacles, we just got 6 of Pentacles. So somewhat what I'm getting here. Oh, this one also confirms your devil card. Remember, I told you that you are very determined. I'm also getting here a very determined type of person. You are really overcommitted. If there's a cause you would like to do, you will push for it. That's the reason why you felt things are so slow, right? So what I'm also getting here is that there are times, like in your not so distant future, aside from being overly committed, there's also the potential of you, at some point, you will be highly disorganized. And eventually, there's a chance that you will also commit properly. You're so overly committed that you will end up not remembering it. You know, you will end up messing your own schedule because you're not able to organize things properly. There's just a lot of things going on in your mind. And with you trying to, I'm getting that you will try to do a lot, but you can only do so much. So eventually, if you will keep on doing that, just because you would like to reach this certain level of money, this certain level of amount of wealth, eventually you will have the hard time to handle things. So there's a struggle to juggle things with, as you can see, it's in reverse. You'll, even though it's just 2 coins or 2 pentacles, you will definitely be not finding your balance in doing things. You will feel so overwhelmed, you will feel burned out, you will feel a lot of things is happening, which eventually will trigger some mental health issues because you just want to do a lot. You would like to reach for so many things. And that's the reason why we got the 6 of Pentacles, generosity, and at the same time being purposeful with the things that you're going to do. Finding with 6, I would say there's balance. If you're going to see the card, the Rider White tarot card that this one is allotted for, there's that scale, so it's giving the Libra vibe. So with 6 of Pentacles, learn how to give, share what you have. There's a saying that sharing is better than giving. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it is, but what I'm trying to say, or the message that I'm getting here, is that in order for you to keep the things flowing, the momentum, you need to give out something, you need to share something. And since the universe is abundant and willing to give you, remember, we have that. I think I still have that card here. There you go. Yep, the abundant universe will provide. So don't be scared that you will not get it, or you will be like, it will cut off the amount of money you have and it's going to be less and less. No, the more that you give, the more you'll receive, because the universe knows what you are giving out. Thus the universe will be providing you, not just, it could not be in a monetary way exactly or like right away, but it could be in another form, which could definitely be derived. You can use it and you can exchange it in a monetary way. I hope I'm making sense, right? With 6 of Pentacles showing in your not so distant future, you not need to worry that you are not, that you will be becoming, less and less of what you're trying to reach. No, it's actually more of getting that balance, so you will not be feeling more burdened. I am getting that this one is much happier compared to 10 of Pentacles, because this one is combined with devil. But this, knowing that you need to organize things and you need to be committed with whatever it is you say or what you promise, and trying to do things that you can, you will definitely find the pleasure to continuously do whatever it is you're trying to achieve, not just in your career but also in life. So this is basically giving me that peace and balance as you try to succeed and reach for your long-term goal. That's actually a really nice reading to end your tarot session. So that's your transformative reading. Okay. Again, you can only do so much, right? So in terms of your finances, it's much better that you are organizing things and you are able to commit to things that you can deliver, right? So overcommitment sometimes could mess things up, especially if you're a freelancer. If you're trying to get as many clients as you can, and then eventually you're not able to provide them the services that you promised that you can give on a certain date. Let me continue. This is the card that I got for you, my Libra Rising Shiners. I trust my gifts, definitely, because you have it in you. Remember the card that we got for your guidance? I would say I still have that. Let me get it. I think I still have that. Yep. Magic works through you, and that's confirmed by I trust my gifts. These gifts would definitely be your tools, your way, in order for you to continuously grow and reach that balance and fair success. Remember, you have the justice, and being a Libra means balance and justice. So that confirms your transformative reading, and I'm just excited. So cut off those excess. That's what I'm also getting here. Those excessive thinking, those excessive. I'm not saying that you need to downgrade your plan. It's just that be sure to do them one step at a time so you will not be feeling overwhelmed. Okay, we got 41 next couple of years. So this could be your age, or 41 has a very significant, you know, date or number to you. And of course, before we totally end your reading, let's get you some fortune tea leaf. And let's see what we have. This would be for our Libra, Rise, and Shiners. So this would be like your fortune cookie. All right. If you made it this far, let me and others know in the comment section how this reading resonated with you. Wow. We got flowers. Straightforward. Happiness. I love that for you. I would say that with you having those love reading and then this one that you really wanted to move on, of course, part of those is you trying to find happiness. With Wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Okay, I'm sorry if you're hearing any background noise. Those are the unruly kids in my neighborhood. They're already awake. All right. So this is also a signal that, these are those people who are not really part of your success story. They're trying to drag you to those negativities. So be mindful of it as well. And May. All right. So something is about to unfold for you. This is a timeless reading, so it could be May, before May, or after May from the time you are watching this video. This is the reading that I have for you, my Libra Rising Shiners. And again, don't forget to click on the subscribe button to claim and, of course, to claim and also help me grow this community. By doing so, you are helping me to create more inspiring and empowering messages such as this. And if you're feeling more generous, please click on the notification bell so you'll be notified on the next video that I'm going to post. Sending you all love and light your way, my dear Libra Rising Shiners, and I will be seeing you all in my next reading. Bye for now.